Hi guys, welcome back to Radical Lifestyle. Today we're exploring two incredible places in Georgia: the stunning Rabati Castle and the peaceful Green Monastery. One is grand, royal, and dramatic. The other is quiet, peaceful, and hidden in the forest. We're in Akhaltsikhe visiting Rabati Castle, a fortress complex that dates back to the 9th century. The name Rabati comes from Arabic, meaning fortified place. This region has seen so many rulers: Georgian kings, the Ottomans, and the Russians, and you can actually see the mix of cultures in the architecture. You will find a mosque from the Ottoman period, Georgian church, beautiful courtyards, and museum exhibits all inside one complex. It's such a powerful reminder of how different cultures coexisted here. The castle complex also houses a museum displaying artifacts from the region like weapons, manuscripts, coins, and traditional Georgian items. The lower section feels completely different: landscaped gardens, fountains, and stone pathways. It almost feels romantic compared to the dramatic upper fortress. If these walls could talk, imagine the stories they would tell: battles, prayers, celebrations, invasions. Standing here, you really feel like you stepped back in time. The stone walls, the silence, the wind, it feels cinematic. In the 16th century, the Ottomans took control, and that's when Islamic architectural elements were added, including the mosque. One of the most striking parts of Rabati is the mosque with its golden dome. It reflects the Ottoman period of rule. The mosque stands side by side with the Georgian Orthodox Church, which I think is such a powerful symbol of how cultures overlapped here. The upper part of Rabati was the defensive heart of the fortress. Thick stone walls, narrow pathways, and elevated watchtowers made it nearly impossible for enemies to invade. When you stand up here, you understand why this location mattered so much. From here, you could see approaching armies from miles away. This wasn't just a palace, this was survival. Rabati Castle feels grand, powerful, and dramatic, but our next stop couldn't be more different. Next, we are visiting the Green Monastery, located inside Borjomi-Kharagauli National Park. The Green Monastery dates back to the 9th century. It's surrounded by dense forest, a flowing river, and complete silence. You don't come here for grandeur, you come here for stillness. The monastery is also known for its tragic history. It is said that monks were martyred here during invasions, and some stones are believed to still carry traces of that past. There's something about being surrounded by nature and history at the same time. It feels grounding. If the Rabati Castle represents strength and power, the Green Monastery represents peace and faith. And I love that we experience both in one day. The monastery gets its name from the lush greenery that completely surrounds it. Moss-covered stones, forest canopies, the fresh mountain air, everything feels alive. The river flowing next to the monastery adds another layer to the experience. We weren't allowed to film inside the monastery, but inside it's quiet and dimly lit. We see candles flickering softly. People come here not as tourists, but as believers. There's something about small monasteries that feels more intimate. Less grand, but more personal. This little guy has been following us since we entered the main gate in the car. He literally ran with us all the way to the monastery gate. He followed us inside like he was guiding us. We walked to the back of the complex after going inside. There were many small pipes where ice-cold spring water was flowing down from the mountain. I realized something while traveling through Georgia. Some places impress you, others change your mood. I think every country leaves you with something. Georgia left me with stillness, warmth, and a reminder that the most beautiful experiences are often the simplest ones. Until the next journey, keep exploring, keep feeling, and never stop saying yes to new places. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.